Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Friday morning, it is the third day of March, and as you probably know, we have an active weather day ahead. A line of strong to severe storms will be entering the state of Alabama just after sunrise this morning, and then there's about an 8-hour window from when the storms enter from Mississippi to when they finally exit the state into Georgia, about an 8-hour window, so roughly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The storms are out of the state of Alabama. There could be some damaging wind gusts. That would be the main risk with these this broken line of storms that you're going to see in the blog section below. And there is a possibility of tornadoes, so you can't rule out a tornado in this situation. Large hail, well, that threat is relatively small, but all modes of severe weather are on the board. The risk factor varies from level 1 in South Alabama. Most of us are in a level 2, the so-called slight risk. And then when you get to Northeast Alabama, you get into a more dangerous enhanced severe weather risk that goes all the way up to the Ohio Valley. And well, let's go ahead and address some of these graphics on this video right now. Let's do that. So you can see there's a widespread severe weather risk area from the Gulf Coast all the way up into Ohio, including that orange area, the level 3 enhanced risk, starting in Northeast Alabama and on northward. There were 6 tornadoes in the Arklatex region yesterday, and we're up to 218 for the year. Here's a close-up of Alabama. You can see the marginal risk covering South Alabama, south of a Greenville-Troy line, most of us in a level 2 risk, and then that enhanced risk starting in Northeast Alabama. All modes of severe weather are possible today, including damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadoes are not out of the question. The timeline is about 3 hours slower than what we told you yesterday. The system has slowed down just a little bit, so entering the state maybe in the far western counties at 7 a.m. in the morning, and maybe exiting in the far eastern counties into Georgia by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For a lot of us, you know, a 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. window looks good, and this is one of the high-res models at 11 a.m. this morning, showing that broken line of strong to severe storms across western Alabama, moving closer to central Alabama, right around lunchtime there, and you can see other showers out ahead of it, but not severe. Then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the stronger storms are starting to exit the state and move into Georgia, and we're done with this situation. And before this day is over, some of us could see the sun, and I think we will. One more thing would be the non-thunderstorm winds gusting as high as, 40 miles per hour, maybe a couple of wind gusts closer to 50 miles per hour. That's outside of thunderstorm areas, so a wind advisory is in effect for the entire area. Keep that in mind. Those are strong winds. So that is the crux of the situation. There's more detail in the blog section below. If you're watching on YouTube, there's instructions on how to get to the blog on our website, also on Facebook and Twitter, and also on our weather app. And by the way, our free weather app will come in very handy today with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts, plus radar, future radar, and a whole lot more, including access to all my tweets and all these videos and blog updates as well. Just go to the App Store. It's free. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. This morning, everything's normal, and of course, we'll be watching the situation carefully from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1. You'll find us on CBS 8 and ABC 32 as well. There'll be another blog update for you first thing tomorrow morning, and also on Sunday morning as well. Every day of the year, I get up in the middle of the night to provide you with some weather information. Stay weather aware today. We'll stay on top of it. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.